Hey there, it's Krishantiw with Krishantiw.com, bringing you weekly videos about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. So if you like this topic, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, or the like button, as I do new videos every week, and I'd love to see you here. And this week's topic is a really important one, and I don't know is covered very often in these psychic circles. But it's so critically important that I wanted to talk about it, make a video about it. And basically, it's that when you're diving into really deep mystical studies involving psychic work and energy healing work and spirituality, if you're combining all of those together, it is crucial that you dedicate a long period of time, a great amount of time, to your training and to your understanding of the arts. It's not something you just, kind of try out and play around with for shits and giggles. And if you look back historically about all these spiritual traditions and mystical traditions, there is, for most of them, it's a lifelong effort in training and in studying and in learning and in working and growing. So when it comes to approaching this work, if you can have the mindset that this is a lifelong commitment and that it will take years of study and work and of attunements and shifts in energy and new frequencies coming in, that will serve you in the long run, more so than dabbling in the arts and playing with this and playing with that. Now, I don't want to confuse that play with the play that does take place in the psychic realms, because it is very fun and you can be very playful. But if you try to do too much at once, or you say that you've mastered it after maybe 6 months or a year of study, you're doing yourself a great disservice, because it's very easy to, with psychic stuff, to get information that is inaccurate or that isn't right. To take things further, you really, if you're not careful, can open yourself up to extremely dangerous situations. There is danger in this work, and it's not to be taken lightly. It's to be taken very seriously. Some of the things that can happen is you can open yourself up to spirits coming in, to dark energies, to if you're working with people and you haven't been properly trained, you can get very negatively impacted by their energy if you're doing a reading or you're doing an energy healing. So all of this requires so much. There's so much to learn and so much to study. So it requires so much dedication. And you can only grow and grow and grow. But again, I would be very careful about just diving in and just doing it without all these precautions. And I would also be wary of certain people that haven't done the dedicated work and haven't really worked hard at it and put the time in. Now, I personally don't know anyone that hasn't done that. Luckily, in my circle, all of the intuitives and people I know have been studying and working on all this for years and years and years. Many of them were fascinated with this as children and started studying as teenagers. You know what I mean? But to bring the point home and sum it all up quickly here, be very, very careful and read as much as you can, learn as much as you can, study as much as you can for as long as you can, and then continue to do so when you're in the trenches doing the work, because there's so much information out there. There's so many things to learn, so many wonderful teachers, but also, spiritually speaking, on the higher planes, there is a vast amount of energy and of beings, of frequencies, of light that we can't even see with our own eyes. And some of that you can't just jump into some of it. You have to prime your own energy. I guess I'm not summing it up that quickly as all these new things are coming to me, or the things that I'm being reminded to say. Um, you can't just go from 0 to 100. It'll hurt your energy field. So this is where like these attunements take place. Like, so you get attuned to this level, and then you do this work for a while, and then you get attuned to this level, and then you do that. But for most of us, we can't just jump from here to there, or it'll crack open our psyche, and God knows what would happen then. But it just takes that steady, dedicated work. But the fun part is, it is so much fun. And when new things come in, new energies come in, or new light frequencies, or new insights, new intelligence takes place, it is such a blessing and a gift. If you're doing this now, let's say you're 30, can you only imagine how far you'll be and what wonderful things you'll experience when you're 80 or 90? It's very, very cool and fun, but it is a lifelong path. So if you're really into this, take it on as a lifelong commitment, and dedicate yourself to continuously studying and learning and growing, because that's what the path brings to you. So I hope that makes sense. And if you're interested in learning about psychic development and everything, you can work with me one-on-one in my psychic development training program. You can check out Krishantiw.com for more info, or check out the courses and things that I've created. I have a library of guided meditations. I have an Activate Your Psychic Superpowers course that'll help you get started with all this. I've created a video course on how to read people, and more is coming. So check out Krishantiw.com for that. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.